Is that you yelling, how are you going to do it? Allie Nault with us right now. How you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me today.
Who gave you the best answer?
Oh, my gosh. I have heard it all. I mean, I've had Bernie Sanders say, we will resolve it in a way that will not fail. Well, how?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It looks like a lot of them really didn't answer the question.
It's true.
Who was the closest to kind of answer?
Well, Marco Rubio gave me a 6-minute answer. 6 minutes.
That could have come in handy a couple of minutes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I would have to say Marco Rubio probably gave me the most detailed response. I mean, 6 minutes of an answer. I think that's huge, saying that other candidates only took a minute with me at their time.
Why are you so into this? I mean, the rap against young people is that they're not so engaged, or they're feeling the burn. They're not worried about the debt. They want more from government. You've heard that.
Yeah, I have. You know, this national debt is probably not going to affect you.
Thank God.
Right? It's going to affect me. It is going to affect
well, you're
our
going to have
teen
to deal
generation.
with it. Just don't bother me about it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
okay.
That's the thing is, I really want to talk about it.
So
because
you're telling young people, hey, look, you got to wake up. This 19 trillion, which the CBO says is going to be 30 trillion in a decade, it's on you.
It is on us.
So what do you want to hear from candidates? Not just how, but specifically you want to close that, get some growth going.
Exactly. I want them to give me a plan because, you know, Bernie Sanders, for instance, has said, you know, I want to do free college. I want a $15 minimum wage. I want to remove the loans from, you know, people who went to college.
That sounds good.
It sounds great. It is going to cost $18 trillion, but he hasn't addressed how he is going to deal with the first $18 trillion.
One thing I like about him, he's consistent. He's always said this.
Yes.
And he realized he couldn't pay for this by just hitting the rich, so he extended it to a middle-class tax hike. And that doesn't pay for it, I agree with you. But I think he's been one of the more honest candidates.
He has been honest, but I actually have said to every single reporter that I've met, I just want to hear an answer from him. I want to know how he is going to address our now $19 trillion
But you're not satisfied
debt.
with any of them, right? I find they all can be kind of weaselly.
Well, I mean, it's a politician.
Yeah.
And I appreciate...
You're a little young to be so jaded, though. How old are you?
I just turned 18.
Really? How's that working out?
It's great. I just voted for the first time yesterday.
Did you? Okay.
I did.
My sons are a little younger than you, but maybe because they can kind of easily turn liberal. So maybe we'll talk.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk later.
Yeah, sure. But your message to young people is if you want free stuff, you have to realize it isn't free, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing is, if he's proposing that, you know, $18 trillion for these, you know, huge plans, but he is not going to address how he is going to take care of the, you know, now $19 trillion that we already owe, that's a problem for me. I actually have asked every single reporter that I've met along the campaign trail, if you have the opportunity, talk to Bernie Sanders about this. I love
you know what I love when you, how?
Exactly. And the thing is, he's never actually given an answer, and I finally ran into a reporter yesterday who said, when he asked him that Bernie Sanders responded, I do not have 500, whatever, people to research this as other candidates do.
You know, I do a very good impression of Bernie Sanders.
You do?
It's uncanny, but I don't have time to share it with you, certainly not on free TV. But it's very good seeing you.
Thank you.
You know, I don't care whether you're on the left or the right. If you're concerned about your country, concerned about our bills, concerned about your fellow generation, it's not a bad thing.